You are watching a visual film.
Good motherfucking morning, America. Welcome to the most dangerous show on YouTube.
It's morning.
Real nigga shit. You fucking right this morning, night, afternoon, whatever fucking time you watching our show, welcome and tuning in. We want to welcome y'all to the panel. You already know what it is. We're going to talk about everything from politics and the bitch ticket. And we got a couple of special guests on the show.
Here you go.
Introduce yourselves.
Well, let's start from the left, nigga.
Man, I'm Dre, Cam Music CEO.
Where can they find you on Instagram?
Man, y'all can find me at Cam Cars, Cam Music.
That's it.
You can find me at, yeah.
There it is.
Actually, is his audio good? Do I need to move my motherfucking mic?
Just move it, you good.
There you go. All right, we good. All right. Go ahead.
Antoine Nichols.
Where they find you on Facebook, man?
Just on Facebook, same name, Antoine Nichols. I ain't big on social media, but you know.
He be under the radar.
Everybody know me that know me.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you on me? I'm that regular nigga, man. I don't know why y'all keep asking me who I am. Stanley Jenkins, man, a.k.a. Tony Pearl, a.k.a. Abu Bakr Sadiq, a.k.a. Sonny Koufax, a.k.a. I'm married, but I'm still your baby daddy.
Damn man.
I'm married, but
Was it on me?
Yeah.
Well, Cornell West, Fly Guy C West, social media, Instagram, Twitter,
Gang.
all that. Holla at your boy.
Hey, man, you already know I'm the host with the most, King. Find me on Instagram, King_it's_him. Look us up on Facebook, Real Nigga Shit, the fan page. Go ahead and join. And we got an eventful show for y'all today, man. We're going to go ahead and jump right into it, man. Yeah. Fellas, there's been a lot of shit going on in the media, man.
Whole lot.
And the shit kind of baffles me, my nigga. Like, I'm sitting back one day. I pull up to motherfucking me Chick-fil-A on a Sunday. Them motherfuckers was closed.
As usual.
I look across the street, I see motherfucking Popeyes. I pull up, it's a motherfucking line down the street like they giving away crack or some shit. I pull up the news, I look on the article, and I see a motherfucker stabbing in Popeyes.
They put crack in that shit,
They
nigga.
put for a fucking chicken sandwich, my nigga.
Yeah.
Then there was a shooting in Popeyes for a fucking chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
Then the nigga got jumped at Popeyes for a motherfucking chicken sandwich. Then I turn the channel, and I see a motherfucker at McDonald's throwing a whole goddamn blender like a motherfucking football into one of the customers' faces.
Hey,
Knock this motherfucker smooth out.
You don't learn about this goddamn Yardbird.
Simple question. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
No wrong training.
Ain't nothing wrong with them. There's something wrong with the chicken, nigga.
The chicken?
It's the chicken.
You gonna blame the fucking chicken?
They put dope in that shit, man.
Ain't no motherfucking dope in the motherfucking chicken,
Been
nigga.
chicken since been chicken. Ain't nothing changed.
Nah, it's something that they put in it. Like if you look at the ingredients, it's over 30-something ingredients that's man-made.
How the fuck you put 30 ingredients on some fucking chicken?
They sprinkle dope in it,
Ain't no
man.
Lowry's.
I'm telling y'all.
Ain't no fucking Lowry's on that goddamn shit. So the chicken, they put some motherfucking ingredients in to make you want to stab a motherfucker?
Nigga, it's a
Might
nigga.
be, bro.
It's a nigga on the south side, right? He's sprinkling cocaine, nigga, just on them hoes and shipping them to motherfucking Chick-fil-A.
Hungry, man.
Man.
Ain't nobody that goddamn hungry,
Not to be
nigga.
fighting and all that, man. Come on, man.
You see that motherfucking movie on Netflix with Day Day and fucking T.I.? They put the fucking weed in the chicken.
That's true, bro.
That's a goddamn movie.
What's the name of it, though?
Shit.
Trap House.
Trap House. It's Trap House.
Trap House.
Motherfuckers put some motherfucking weed in the goddamn chicken batter, niggas selling that motherfucker like hotcakes.
And niggas was
Selling
pulling
out.
up and buying.
Niggas was pulling up buying the fuck out that goddamn chicken. That's what fuck Popeyes over there doing.
That's what
Is that really what it is, though?
I mean, it might be. We never know. Them niggas don't release their ingredients to the public like that. They just let you know it's 30 of these motherfuckers in here. They ain't gonna tell you what strand of kush, no nothing. Just fry that shit up. This shit's crazy though, bro. Like, has the violence in America increased that much to where motherfuckers is putting their life on the line for a motherfucking chicken sandwich?
Well, I'm not. Let me put that out there. I ain't had one of them goddamn chicken sandwiches yet.
Haven't been interested.
Nah, my thing is, bro, like, I don't eat Popeyes. Like, you're not gonna gimmick me with a chicken sandwich to eat Popeyes.
Bro,
like, I don't eat Popeyes. So I'm not gonna eat Popeyes.
They always have horrible ass customer service, so I never just.
That's facts.
I don't want to pull a fucking Popeyes and get your hell that.
But if you go,
what's your order?
But if you go to Popeyes and order that tender meal and get them blackened, you have the blackened chicken tenders?
Nah, what that mean? It's burnt?
Man,
I'm gonna tell you, over there.
It's like they like grilled chicken tenders, but it's like a certain kind of blackened seasoning.
Seasoning,
and they use some blackened ranch with it. Oh, bruh.
This nigga just had an orgasm.
This nigga just
No.
talking about the goddamn chicken sandwiches. Get the goddamn black and chicken tenders.
The potatoes be cold, the gravy be wet.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
So that's why I don't eat it, bro.
Biscuits
Like,
hard than the motherfucker.
you already know Popeye's biscuits.
Go to that fucking Popeyes on Automation, nigga. They gonna fuck your shit up every time.
Every time, bro.
not finna fuck
Every
with that
fucking
shit.
time, nigga.
And then they got the little Mexicans in there serving shit. I be like, hey, my nigga, look.
Where that black lady at that's on the commercial, nigga?
She ain't never at Popeyes, nigga.
But in Louisiana, like they Popeyes is legit though. Like
Well,
tastes
we in
like-
Texas, so
That's why I don't
That's
mess
the
with
only
it.
way I eat Popeyes.
Is it
is it in Louisiana?
It tastes way better in Louisiana too.
For sure.
I gotta be in New Orleans, not Louisiana.
They got a whole restaurant.
So, do you think that this is just like a fad that everybody's going through?
It
It's
is.
a trend.
The chicken sandwich been out for what, 3 fucking years?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody said shit about this motherfucking
I
chicken
think it
sandwich.
was a whole marketing ploy to get more sales out of it, but it's backfiring on Popeyes.
Yeah, they
It's
weren't
making
ready.
people not want to even go to Popeyes or even order nothing.
No.
Oh, yeah, they doing that shit on purpose.
No. The line's still wrapped around Popeyes.
But that's 'cause they
gonna be
making
some
it
more
like
stupid
that.
shit going on when people go to Popeyes. Like,
Yeah.
Like why do I want to like pull up in Popeyes? It's 32 cars in drive-through.
That's the thing.
Hanging on the doggone service road.
That's the thing.
And it take you 72 minutes just to get a chicken sandwich
You see,
that
that's
you're
the
gonna
thing.
eat in 5 minutes.
We
Like,
talking
why?
about you. We talking about you right now. You are a level-headed motherfucker.
I just think
It's a lot of crazy motherfuckers that got that motherfucker wrapped around the
the
corner, and they okay with it.
So you saying they not
in the
level?
social media age,
Nope.
when you get a celebrity to endorse something,
Fact.
everybody gotta have that shit.
Fact.
Got to, bro.
That's
But
why the
Boosie
line-
didn't endorse it. Boosie
Nah,
talked
Boosie-
down on it.
I
Say it's a
forgot
regular
who
ass
was
It's a
sandwich.
regular ass sandwich. Yeah, it is.
It was like the Migos.
But like people still go.
Was it
Lil Yachty
Migos?
So
endorsed
Pop,
it.
like the
Lil Yachty
okay, what's
endorsed
Pop?
it, and
What
everybody
Pop?
started.
I thought that nigga, man, fuck
Crazy out
that
there.
shit, nigga. I'm not finna sitting on line for 45 minutes just to hand you $5.
Just to get a goddamn sandwich. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Chick-fil-A still jumping.
Hey, look, I went to Chick-fil-A before I came here for the family. Look, this is it's so many hours later now.
I don't fuck with
But it's like at
Chick-fil-A.
6:30, I went to Chick-fil-A.
I fuck with Chick-fil-A.
It was like 11 cars in the drive-through.
Chick-fil-A.
There's 11 cars in the drive-through, and you still got cars that ain't even made their order. And I was still out of there in like 16 minutes.
Yeah,
Thank
fucking
you.
Crazy.
with the best customer service in the fucking
I
world.
can't fuck with your company if your CEO say some racist shit.
He did, and then he did say some shit. Chick-fil-A
It's a whole bunch of them
CEO done
companies.
said some
Thought
shit.
that was proven
bunch of-
false.
There's a whole bunch of them
There's
companies.
a bunch of them.
There's a bunch of them companies, though.
You still shop at
When you come
Walmart?
out and let me know.
You still shop at Walmart?
No.
Walmart
Come out
aired
and
out.
let me know. Fuck you.
Walmart aired our black asses out.
I mean, they always do that. But there's so many of them motherfuckers, they shutting down other stores. What the fuck can we do at that point?
You ever go to
Exactly.
We
Walmart
ain't got nowhere
now?
else to go.
I do.
Walmart monopolized the industry. You can't fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, do you think we're getting to a point to where now it's getting ridiculous and somebody needs to step in and say, hey man, what the fuck are y'all doing?
With what?
Over the chicken sandwich?
No.
The fuck, with just everything. Like the bitch threw a fucking blender, like a fucking football at McDonald's, and hit a motherfucking customer in the face. Some of this
that's
self
the Donald
defense.
Trump age, man.
Think that's just.
That's what I think.
It's
a
just-
lot of crazy shit been going on since dude been president.
Yes.
It ain't no respect. It ain't no respect in the White House. It ain't no respect in the police station. It ain't no respect nowhere.
Just the times that we in.
That is true.
Motherfuckers on Facebook bringing people to life, back to life out the coffin and shit at the church. Pastor
What?
getting his dick sucked, playing all kinds of crazy shit. It ain't no respect. You know what I'm saying?
Pastor Wilson eating that box.
Y'all ain't
Yeah,
seen the shit.
Gobble, gobble, motherfucker.
I ain't seen that one. I ain't seen that one you talking about.
Yeah,
You
nah.
seen that video?
No, which one?
With the pastor eating the pussy.
I don't want to see
You
that
ain't
shit.
seen the shit.
I didn't want to see it either, but when
I just
seen it,
came
I was-
across it like
A nigga
just on
sent
my
it
damn
to me.
timeline. Like somebody just shared this shit.
A nigga sent it to me finally. I was like,
And nigga Pastor Wilson, he had a chicken
Man,
sandwich.
I expect
He went in.
With
Pastor Wilson.
that goddamn turkey leg.
I expect Pastor Wilson to be a man, cause
Yeah.
I was man. But when motherfucking preachers acting like they bringing motherfuckers back to life,
Yeah.
over
Bro.
other
Nah, I ain't
countries,
saw that. I ain't saw
and shit
that.
like that. That shit just too far. You know
Bro,
what I'm
it's
saying? Like,
the entertainment.
he got
it's the entertainment
he got
age.
the
Like
ladies-
everything is
He
entertainment.
got the ladies
yeah.
doing this shit with their mouth, saying the devil in their mouth.
Yeah.
You ain't seen this shit?
Get
This
the
shit is
fuck
crazy.
outta
I don't know if I want to see it.
They doing
Right.
the blowjob mouth,
And they,
saying he praying on their mouth and shit. Get the
I
devil
finna get the
out
devil
your
out your mouth.
and shit. Yeah.
Oh, that shit's fucking insane, man.
Wow.
I think
The
this shit
fuck
over
is
there
wrong
for
with
somewhere,
America?
But they doing this shit,
This is
bro.
America.
But I don't think, I think it's just the times that we in. I
Yeah.
think it's just,
Me too.
we are in everything is entertainment.
Yeah.
Social media is fucking entertainment.
Yeah.
But you also have to take into account that all this shit that goes on, we are part of what inflates this shit. Black people.
Yeah.
Without
Oh,
us, nigga, the fucking chicken sandwich wouldn't be shit.
Would
So
be
you
shit.
gotta use some kind of common sense though. As far as like with all these different trends, you ain't gotta follow every goddamn
I want you
trend
to think
that's out
about
there.
Common
something.
sense ain't that common though.
This
like,
is true.
Right.
Just remember this though. I hate that as a society we are so fucking forgetful as black people because it wasn't just too long ago that Popeyes put out a very racist ad with Chris Carter that they had circling around that they had to yank. Oh yeah.
I ain't see that.
Oh
I ain't see that.
yeah.
I don't be
It's
up to
on
speed like
YouTube.
that.
When you get a chance, YouTube Chris Carter Popeyes video.
Chris Carter, the football
The
player?
football player, the ex-football player. Yeah, he's a commentator now for Fox Sports. Shout out to Chris Carter.
He just got canned.
Oh, he got canned?
Like recently with
Well, damn,
whatever
nigga.
kind of allegations and stuff he got going on.
Oh,
Yeah,
Chris, you need to watch
he ain't
yourself.
on NFL Network right now.
Oh, shit, well.
NFL Network or Fox
Oh,
Sports?
Fox. I don't,
Fox,
like,
yeah,
I
he's
think-
with
I don't
Fox
think he's
for a
on it
while.
right
Chris
now.
Carter?
Chris Carter.
That man,
CC.
Yeah.
That's on the
This
first.
He was on that show with early in the morning.
First thing.
Yeah. So he did
fired
it.
him from
What's the name
Yeah,
of that
he,
show,
he
bro?
ain't on Fox right now. It's like he got some kind of I don't know all the details. I just heard about it recently, but he's not on air as far as right now. Whatever situation you got going on.
So we fucking, these niggas did that shit. We let that shit go. You seen it? Yeah, that's the
I know
shit
what
I'm
you're
talking
talking
about. So then you have H&M did they racist shit. Gucci did they racist shit.
Yeah.
And we going right back running to these same motherfuckers who don't give a fuck about black people. They just want our money because they know we set the trends.
Yeah.
We gotta be smarter than that. You know what I'm saying?
But what do you do though?
Shit, start giving our money to people who deserve
But
it.
that's the thing, that
deserve
involves us collectively
Williams.
as a fucking race.
No, they do not.
William chicken nigga be fired, nigga. But
And they ain't had no good Williams chicken in some years.
That's greasy as
They
hell.
ought to drop that chicken sandwich.
yeah, if William drop that chicken sandwich, I'ma pull up.
Goddamn,
And I'm gonna be all the way around the corner. But I think we as a race collectively have to decide that that's what the fuck we gonna do. And we as a race are not gonna do that. I don't think we collectively.
I just like we had this conversation off camera before. I think it came up about the black dollar, keeping the black dollar
black dollar
this
black.
and that, whatever.
Yeah.
We just gotta have the right resources and stuff. So we ain't gotta go to everybody.
It ain't even about resources.
But if
though.
we got the
it
resources,
is.
we're gonna keep it within the community.
It's
Like it
about-
was back in the day.
It's about the mindset, like back in the day.
Well, who
It's-
gonna slang that chicken sandwich for $5 for us?
But we ain't got if we ain't
my
got the
nigga
resources
Carl,
to even like
my nigga Carl gonna pull
like
up with the
own
coldest
everything
chicken
as far as,
sandwich.
like the farms, the banks, and all. Like then we gotta resort to going to the people don't want to go to.
I can see that.
So we gotta have the right resources, and once we get the right resources, everything will work itself out. Not gonna
see
be
that.
instant overnight. It's gonna take time.
I can see
But
that.
we need-
Years and
we need-
years.
Yeah, we need the first step.
I
Yeah.
think we need the right education, bro.
And education is key.
Where do you get the education from?
Right, it ain't from a
We
white.
gotta start teaching ourselves.
We can say from a white
gotta teach
institution.
We gotta start
Outside
teaching
of school.
ourselves. Yeah,
Outside
outside
of
of school. Yeah. The same books that are available at these universities that they selling for $500, $600, we can go get them shits ourselves off Amazon.
Fucking books be
Educate
expensive as hell.
ourselves.
Sorry.
One person, look, if we all pitch in to get a
But do
book and
you
we all read
need
it.
do you need to get a book though to educate yourself?
Nah, some things you can learn on
Nigga,
your
that's
own
what
or
the
go
fucking
online
internet
and
is
get
for.
it.
Google,
But
like
I'm just
mine.
saying, just taking the proper steps to get it done. Why can't we
I
learn about
think we gotta
agriculture?
educate each other, bro.
Yeah, and that's real.
A lot of our problem is we rather learn from somebody else instead of a motherfucker that look like you that did what you trying to do.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, you can tell them something and they won't fuck with you because you black.
Because you black, yeah.
Both of y'all black. I tell you something. Nah, you don't want to hear it from me. You want to hear it from this white banker.
XYZ,
or
yeah.
this, you know what I'm saying? Or the Arab dude. You don't want to hear that shit from me.
But just
we
because
got all
you-
the education within ourselves.
But just because you black don't make you legit.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true
That's
too.
the other
That's
part
a
to it
fact,
too.
too.
But you know, pride
I
play a
don't
lot
have
in
to
it.
be legit for you to learn from me. Because they
True.
ain't legit either, bro.
But see, pride play a big part in it because if you got a craft that I'm interested in, I should be proud enough to come to you as a man and say, bro, you know, I saw you make that glass from scratch, man. You know, would you mind showing me how to do that one day? And be persistent with it. Because just because I ask you don't mean you got to say yeah. Yeah. But you tell me no today, I may come back tomorrow and ask you again. Yeah. And I may come back again and ask you again. And eventually, you're going to get tired of me asking. And then you're going to say, man, get the fuck away from me. You're going to say, you know what? Come on, let me show you how to do this real quick.
I ain't going to say get the fuck away from me and that's it.
I mean, you never know.
You might.
You never know.
You might.
But you don't know until you ask.
Right.
The thing to me is, if I made that glass, I should want to teach all of us how to make that glass.
Boom.
But because the way we've been broken over the years.
Why would you want to teach everybody?
Right.
Because it's
that's the
gonna
thing.
mess up your business, though.
Because that would take away from your hustle.
Exactly.
That would create competition in your market.
But you got to remember this, not every craft is a hustle. So some people,
nigga, every craft is a hustle.
Listen, let me tell you this.
If I use it to feed my family, it's my hustle.
My grandmother taught herself how to farm, not to sell her vegetables or her goods, is because she wanted fresh vegetables and she knew she could only trust herself to grow it. So she grew all her greens, her tomato, and it saved money also.
That's a hustle.
So, but it's a hustle, but it's not a hustle she's trying to make profit from. She's doing that so she can show me how to do it, show how my mother how to do it, and things like that, so she can pass it down. So not everything you do is considered a hustle for money.
Point.
It gotta be though, bro.
But it's
like the age that we living in right now, like you gotta have a hustle. I don't care what it is. Like
outside
you gotta
of your regular
have
9 to 5 or whatever your shit
and like
is,
even the 9 to 5, like bro, that's like limited you to like what you want to do. Like you a slave to that 9 to 5. Like everything revolves around that damn. I gotta be at work at 9 to 5.
I gotta be at work in 2 hours.
So is that why the bitch
be working 1
the
hour.
goddamn blender at the customer?
No.
Because she was a slave to her goddamn job.
She did that because the chick threw food at her first.
Yeah.
So because you threw food at me, I'm gonna throw a whole blender.
Yeah, she still got it in her.
You gonna learn. I'm cool
This
with making
just a
a job,
job, but
I'm cool with somebody learning right then.
Bro,
them fries ain't heard of, man.
fuck that.
Hey, bro, you still are who you are.
She learned that goddamn lesson.
Yeah, she learned
I just put this uniform on.
A hospital bill.
She learned that lesson like a motherfucker.
I just work here.
Yeah.
That don't mean I'm about to just take anything.
I'm still a nigga out of poly.
I just work here. Don't get shit twisted.
To me,
Take a blender, bitch.
To me, if I teach you how to hustle, then that make my hustle grow.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't look at it like.
Depends on the product.
So look at it like this.
It would depend on the product, though.
Now I done created an industry.
If you create the industry, if you trademark everything, it's different. But if you come up with, say I want to print T-shirts. Yeah. You saw somebody else try to print T-shirts in your whole neighborhood, your town. That just creates. You got a lot of mutual friends. Y'all got a lot of mutual friends. You start sharing the same shit. It's gonna take away from some of your money.
Unless
because you show that person how to make the same kind of T-shirts you've been making, they might offer it for a cheaper price. It's gonna take away from some of your money.
Now you gotta either go lower.
Exactly.
Or risk
losing custom
because your price is what your price is.
I just gotta keep coming out with doper shit.
But they can come out with.
So you just created your own competition.
I mean, but think about it like this. That's exactly what Microsoft did back in the Gap.
So no, but this is what I'm saying. So if I teach you how to hustle and we do the same shit, I'm the type nigga I'ma grow my shit. You selling T-shirts now, nigga, I'm finna go learn how to make pants and shoes or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna be stuck on T-shirts. Or otherwise.
And just to add on to that,
am I gonna grow?
Bill Gates said, hey, Steve Jobs, I'm gonna steal this software from you. Now we got Microsoft. Steve Jobs said, that's cool. A couple of years later, here go Apple. It just is what it is.
And both of them billionaires.
And both of them billionaires. Well, one of them did, but.
But them two examples of like the same type of technology, like boom, that was already like coming regardless.
There was enough money for both of them.
Both of them, yes.
It's enough money it's enough money for people. It's now, especially with social media, you got these different people that's popping up with so many followers and this and that. They still generating money and this and that, but it's only a matter of time before.
Like depending on what the craft is, you know what I'm saying? Like with T-shirts, like everybody not in the world is not buying.
Man, that's $1 million
T-shirts,
though, bro.
It is.
Everybody in the world not buying like decorated T-shirts.
But it's $1 million.
Everybody's using the internet. Everybody's using the internet.
It's a million
But
motherfuckers.
It is. I'm saying if you got the right following.
But on the note of what he just said,
True.
It's like Bill Gates created some shit and then Steve Jobs created some shit. But when Steve Jobs created some shit, he created some shit that was totally separate. It was a totally separate operation system.
Because he had to.
Because he had to.
Right. It was a patent on it.
So it was competition, but he created his own lane in that competition. So if you teach a nigga how to hustle, but he go off and create his own lane, then that's okay.
I mean, he created his own lane that did the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like it was too different. He just had to find a different direction to get to the same place.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just all depends, you know, but we want to know what y'all think at home. So, first things first, had you had the fucking chicken sandwich?
No.
And was it worth the fucking fist fight? Was it worth getting stabbed or was it worth getting shot? Then, would you hit a motherfucker with a blender that threw some fries at you?
I would.
Is it fucking worth it?
Ain't nothing. I'm not.
If you get disrespected at your job,
throw a cold ass uppercut at that motherfucker.
different strokes.
And also let us know how you feel about, you know, the whole opening up your own business, each one teach one. Let us know how you feel right down below.
There you go.
So we're going to move on to a new topic. This is a very sensitive subject.
What you got?
So I know everyone's been watching lately. Myles Garrett hit a player over the head with a helmet. I know everyone saw what AB went through.
He hit that nigga good.
He hit that nigga good.
He deserved it.
He hit that nigga good, but it made me think because I'm watching the punishment being dealt out. And it brought me back to Kaepernick and the recent events with Kaepernick. It made me realize that the NFL still has that slave type mentality that they hold over their black players. So I wanted to ask you guys, you know, the first things first. Do you feel like that the NFL gave Cap a fair shot at this most recent tryout?
No. That was a fucking setup. I think they said, come on, pull up, man. We'll entertain the idea of your ass coming through and playing. And it was a fucking setup. And his ass just kind of caught wind to it, kind of late, and was like, let's change the venue because these motherfuckers full of shit.
Yeah, because the waiver they wanted him to sign, it didn't make sense.
No.
I don't know the details of the waiver, though.
According to him in his count.
The waiver went like this. If he would have signed the waiver, he would have did his little thing in front of 22 NFL teams, right? But that meant that if he didn't get chose, he couldn't come back and say or sue for any type of grievance at any of those teams or the NFL, and he will forfeit any pending cases and monies that he had coming.
Right.
So basically, they didn't want any cameras there. They didn't want nobody else to see it but Cap and the NFL crew. So if these 22 people would have said, oh, you know what, Cap tryout sucked. We don't want Cap. That would have just been it. Cap would have been fucked, screwed, out the NFL, case closed, dismissed, and then went on about their business.
So the nigga could have went out there with a fucking football and threw that motherfucker 30 times and hit the target 30 fucking times, and then all teams would have been like, nah, we don't want it. And then he would have walked away and would have took a loss on both ends because he wouldn't be in the NFL. And then the fucking settlement that he set up a while back would have been wiped clean.
So it warranted the response that he gave when he gave the interview as far as like, I've been waiting for 3 years.
Exactly.
Been denied for 3 years.
Do you really think that he want to play in the NFL?
I was going to say that. Like, with that response that he gave in the interview, I don't really think he wants to play in the NFL. I think
I think he still does.
I think he does want to play in the NFL, but I think he wants a fair shot. He was upset. The reason why he said what he said was because he knew this wasn't a fair shot. But y'all didn't come to see me play.
You got to know that, like, the puppet master make the rules.
Oh, yeah, and that's why I say that.
But he's going against the rules. Like, the slave mentality.
So, and then what made me so bad, it reminded me, you know how Master, whenever he sent an order down back in the Gap, he had that one trustee. Yeah. He had to go tell the niggas to get him in line.
For sure.
And the first thing the NFL did was say, oh, Jay-Z had a big part of setting this up.
Don't put my man Jay. Don't put my man Jay.
So then the second part to that is, when shit went haywire, the NFL was like, oh, we disappointed. When they didn't get the response they wanted because the media started talking about the disclaimer, they put out, oh, Jay-Z said he disappointed in Cap.
And the way he went about doing it.
Yeah.
So?
But
what do you think about the way that he went about doing it with the interview and everything?
I think he did exactly what he needed to do. I don't agree with him wearing the Kuta Kinte shirt, but I get where he was coming from at that point in time.
What would you want to wear?
I get, but see, you got to look at it like this.
Allen Iverson, though.
Yeah, you got to look at it like this. This is something that he worked hard for. He earned the right to be an NFL player. You can't tell me that me, as a quarterback that took my team to the Super Bowl and then almost went back the next season, I don't deserve to play in the NFL versus Nathan Peterman.
But you can't tell me as a black man can wear whatever the fuck I want, can't wear whatever the fuck I want to wear.
That's the other part, and I understand that, and that's the part I get.
They can, though.
Nah, they can't.
Yeah, they can't.
I mean, it goes both ways.
Because they make the rules and they want people to conform to
That's
it.
like at your
like,
job.
yes,
like if your job say you got to wear a uniform, you're going to wear a uniform.
Exactly.
You're not going to come up there with baggy jeans, towel tee, whatever.
Exactly.
Like going against what they say. Like if they say you got to tuck your shirt in, you got to tuck your shirt in.
So the biggest thing.
What job?
Whatever job you got.
But the big
job, I'm not saying your particular job may have that, but if your job lays out any kind of rules and guidelines and regulations, you're going to abide by it or you're not going to work there.
But I'm sorry, but in the NFL, you wear a fucking uniform. He wasn't on the fucking field.
No, well, he was on the field,
but he under this umbrella and you got to obey by the rules.
That's all it is.
Yeah. I just felt like this. I feel like
he's not a yes man, and they want him
no,
to be a
he's
yes
not.
man.
But I do feel like him wearing that shirt was just something else for them to point out to take away from the narrative.
And did you see the pig socks too? The fucking.
But he always wore those.
He do that.
He always wore those.
Yeah.
But you know what? The other thing is this: the NFL has a bad habit of shutting out black players who have a voice that can be larger than the NFL, whether it's positive or negative. Yeah. They did it with T.O. They're doing it with A.B. They did it with Warren Sapp.
No. A.B. did that shit for himself.
We've been over this.
He did that shit for himself.
A.B. But you got to look at the second part to it. A.B. was right. The Raiders had no reason to cut him. They didn't have a legitimate reason to cut him.
He wanted to get cut.
Allegedly.
He celebrated.
Allegedly.
He celebrated.
The Patriots.
I think he wanted to get
The Patriots had no reason to cut him.
He celebrated.
He went to play for the Raiders. He signed for the... What the fuck are they gonna do?
The Patriots had no reason to cut him either. And when he started to voice this, hey, here's the evidence. Here's what's really going on. The first thing the NFL did was, we need to silence him. How do we do that? You want to play in the league again, don't you? Let's set up a meeting and talk.
I don't think it's that the Patriots silenced him. It's that the Patriots didn't want to deal with all the bullshit that came with that he was bringing.
What about Josh Gordon? He just got suspended indefinitely for another weed case before this season started.
Is he playing for the Patriots now?
No, because he got cut.
He went to Seahawks.
He got cut by accident. And he finessed the Patriots because he told them he was going to be out 6 weeks. They put him on injured reserve. They picked up another player. And he said, oh, it's not 6 weeks, it's 2. By rule, they had no choice but to cut him. He could have signed back with New England, but he chose to go to the Seahawks.
So what's all?
Man, I don't understand none of that shit, bro. Because the players should realize it ain't no NFL without
this.
I agree with that.
Period, bro. So,
especially if all the black athletes, which is 70% of the league.
But you gotta look at it like, nigga, we made it.
True.
How you gonna say like we made it and then
by playing the game? By playing the game, I can provide for my family for generations.
So who go turn that down, bro? I mean, I get it. Like my mindset right now, like I get it, but
most of them niggas in the
they
NFL,
19, 20, 21.
Yeah, and they ain't never had shit.
And they got millions now.
Why would they have to turn it down?
Because that's what Cap did. Cap had a $100 million contract.
But if every black player said on Sunday, I'm not playing, what the owner's gonna do?
But see, that's the
what
thing.
The fuck they
that means you
they better go find some other players that's gonna go out there and play.
But see, that's the thing. In order for that to work,
tried that before. How that work out?
Every black player.
Because people crossed the line and they said we finna play. We finna play.
Right. So in order for that to
how that
work,
worked out. Like
every fucking black player has to make that call that we are not gonna fuck with the NFL.
Are they gonna do it?
No,
they're not.
You know why they not gonna do it though?
They did do it
because that money.
They're not gonna do it.
It ain't even about the money.
I think
it is about the money.
Well, in my opinion, they're not gonna do it because they went out to college. They didn't finish college.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing to fall back on besides playing football.
Yeah.
So if you leave, you can still go. It's not gonna, but you can still go back and get your.
One game, the owners would be calling them the fuck back, like we gonna do whatever the fuck y'all want.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Them niggas stubborn.
They got the money.
Yes.
You don't have the money.
The owners ain't worried about appeasing to the damn players.
Bro, we'll
Not at all.
I have simplified this argument, okay?
They're not worried about appeasing to the players. Certain coaches, the owners are not. The owners are not appeasing to the players.
Listen,
coaches, you got player coaches, but you ain't got player owners.
Hell no.
Motherfuckers just don't understand the power they got, bro.
I have simplified this argument, nigga. I'm telling you, I have simplified this argument so everybody can understand it. Everybody can relate to it. This nigga has heard this speech, all right? We talking about some pussy, right? Understand, we married and shit, but we talking about pre-marriage. We talking about some pussy, right? Got a bad bitch coming through, right? Everybody cool, everybody wants some pussy. Put your dick on the table. Put your dick on the table, and you gonna get some pussy. Everybody in this motherfucker ain't ready to put their dick on the table. I put my dick on the table because I want some pussy. You gonna put your dick on the table because you want some pussy?
Yeah.
You gonna put your dick on the table? Put it right there. Everybody can see it.
Not in front of other niggas.
Exactly. See, everybody ain't comfortable putting their fucking dick on the table. But that's what we gotta do in order for everybody to get some pussy. Since everybody ain't comfortable putting their dick on the table, ain't nobody gonna get no pussy.
Fact.
And that's just what it is. Everybody not comfortable putting their dick on the table.
But you know what makes them uncomfortable? You have black journalists like Stephen A. Smith.
This nigga B is laughing. Nigga, I have given that speech 100 times. Listen, and everybody totally understands that shit. Put it right there. Put it on the fucking table. And everybody like, nah, I don't want to put my dick on the table.
If that's the case of me not conforming, I'm cool with not conforming on
exactly,
bullshit,
because that's what it is. It's totally exposing yourself.
This my rebuttal to that, though.
Everybody pockets
all
ain't
of us
deep.
can fuck.
Yeah.
Bro. All of us can't play NFL football, bro.
This is true.
Everybody can't find enough motherfuckers that can play football like the talent they got now.
No, it's not gonna be the same talent. It's not gonna be the same talent,
They can find
so
players.
you ain't got the same product.
It don't matter.
They're gonna find players though. They're gonna find players for less money.
They gonna
They're still gonna bring in the same
Like
revenue.
like they did back in the 90s.
Exactly.
The players crossed the line. The parents said,
Saturday,
we coming
They
back.
gonna find somebody.
We coming
on
back.
Sunday we not gonna play. They not gonna have enough fucking players. You know how much money they'll lose on
What are
Then
the
they
odds-
just gonna
what are the
find
odds
white
of that
players.
You know how
happening?
much money y'all gonna lose by not playing?
Yeah.
So
You know
look
how
at
much money the
this.
players gonna lose?
Let me tell you what happened in the 90s, bro. All the airline pilots said, man, we gonna strike. Bill Clinton made them motherfuckers go back to work. Made them go back to work. Because everybody can't fly a fucking plane, bro. That's what's gonna happen. The owners is gonna do what.
But see, you know what ends up happening. But see now,
You can't fake flying a plane.
But see-
Like, you gotta know how to fly a plane.
But
But see,
You
now,
can fake
We just
being
had
an
this
NFL
example with the
player.
General Motors layoff. We just had this example with the General Motors layoff.
but now with the collective bargaining agreement, if they were to pull a stunt like that, people who already got their guaranteed money and their checks and stuff, they got to get their money back.
Right.
See, the owners put all this shit in place to protect their
Who's giving it back?
just for the
They put them clauses
Who's giving it back?
Who?
the players. They gotta get this shit back.
That's what I'm saying, but who's giving it back?
Yeah, who gonna give it back?
Nobody.
Nobody.
You just got 35 million. You just bought your mama a house.
Now I gotta write
You
this
gotta
check to
give
give
her a
it back
house,
to
man.
you.
Yeah.
I'm not turning that shit back over.
So
You want to fight me for it.
But I'm saying like that goes back to say like a lot of these players go to the NFL. They don't have
they can
any.
go start their
They don't
own
have no
league, bro.
degrees. They don't have no trades, anything to fall back on besides
They can
playing
start their
football.
own
Who
league.
gonna start their own league? Jay-Z?
You got he y'all goat. Shit, he should be.
So you mad because he ain't got the NFL league.
hey, but listen to this though.
It's enough black money to start their own league.
On the
It is,
flip side to
I
that,
agree.
But that would involve everybody putting their dick on the table.
This guy back to this.
I'm just saying.
Back to the
so
dick
look,
on the table.
so look. On the flip side to that, I watched Myles Garrett hit a white quarterback over the head with a helmet, right?
Bust him upside down.
Now, I did watch this same quarterback hit him in the nuts twice, try to rip his helmet off, but Myles Garrett is painted as the bad guy.
Yeah.
There's nothing being done to this white player.
He got fined $35,000.
That's it?
Something like that.
His team
35?
gonna pay for that.
Yeah.
His team gonna pay for that.
But imagine
It's
missing
bullshit and
6
it's
game
racist.
checks and shit
It's
like
bullshit.
that.
It's bullshit and it's right. White
racist.
privilege is always
White
on display in the NFL.
Oh, most definitely. I'll give you that.
Always.
Cause back in the day,
Don't touch Brady.
back in the day,
Don't touch Brady.
Shit, don't touch Roethlisberger.
Bill Romanowski.
He touching everybody else though.
Yes.
Took a helmet and fucked up a black player's career. He couldn't play no more.
No more.
Spit in his face, call him a nigga. They just suspended him from practice, bro.
That's it. Back on the field.
He good.
He just missed one practice.
Yeah.
Back on the field.
So
Myles Garrett suspended indefinitely.
And it may go past this season.
Yeah.
Myles Garrett actions, I'm not mad at how he reacted at all.
No, I'm
now,
not either.
The helmet swing, okay, I can say that may have been
It
a
was a
bit
little
excessive.
overboard.
I'm saying you ain't mad at all.
But my opinion, no, my opinion is like it's an all-out fight. Ain't no rules in the fight.
But let me tell you how they justified it.
rules in the fight.
Man, ain't no
That's what they
rules.
did.
It is
Look,
rules.
what Myles Garrett did was just so egregious. Indefinitely. But Pouncey, he's a hero. He defended his white quarterback. You get 3 games, buddy.
Gosh.
I mean, that's just what it is. So let me ask you something. If a man is on the ground, pinned down, and you walk up and kick that man in the head, that's not egregious?
That look like egregious.
That seemed indefinite to me.
Myles Garrett should file a lawsuit on Pouncey.
So, and then on the flip side of that, Vontez Burfict, a football hit.
It's still in the sport.
It's suspended
But
indefinitely
kicking a dude in
for
the
a
head is
football
not in the
hit.
sport.
A football hit.
After the play is over, it's not in the sport of kicking a dude in the head and this
you
and
gonna
that.
bring like
you know what's
the
egregious?
outside law into it though.
You know what's
They was entertaining it for Myles Garrett. His action
was.
was, yes.
So yeah,
So
yeah, he
why
got a
not?
lawsuit too.
He not getting no checks.
you know what's
He ain't playing no more for the rest of the season and possibly for the rest of his career. He ain't 23, 24 years
They
old.
already got a rule for the shit.
Already
Take
got
your
a rule.
helmet off and
Thank
hit a player
you.
with your helmet. You get a 15-yard penalty
And ejection.
and ejected from the game.
That's it.
That's what
That's
fuck
the rule.
That's what it
is.
should be.
And that should be
That's
it.
cool.
And they
I didn't know this.
That's the rule.
that's in the rule
I
book.
understand. Okay, I understand if they want
That's in
to
the fucking
suspend him
rule.
for another game, 2 or 3 games. Cool. Even for suspension for the rest of the season, I understand that.
I don't.
But taking it past that, if they take it past that, we don't know because we're still
Yeah,
in the football season.
Pouncey
But
went
when
fuck your couch on this nigga head.
You know what?
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Pretty much.
On this nigga head. 3 games.
If
He's a
Ray
hero.
Rice gets suspended can't play
Indefinitely.
football no more, but Ben Roethlisberger can rape a bitch
Twice.
And
and
be good.
still be a hero in the
Be
game.
good.
Or for them, they're going to say allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. That's that nigga word.
Meanwhile,
Allegedly.
Kareem Hunt allegedly did some shit.
Nah,
After
he
they
did
called
that
me.
shit. He did that.
He did that.
They won
But
that
8 games. Zeke allegedly did some shit.
That was allegedly.
You get that 6 games.
Some shit
Allegedly,
that happened in college,
nigga.
though.
We talking
In
about the
college.
Cowboys, allegedly.
That the
nigga.
police said he didn't do. They did a whole NFL investigation saying, say, man, he not guilty.
We think you did.
This nigga still got suspended.
We gonna suspend you because we think you did it. That's like the law saying, nigga, I think you got some elbows in the.
How you gonna get your own investigation though?
But it's like we've established. We all know. Okay, let's be real. We watch the NFL every Sunday, but we all know that the game is dirty. We all know that the fucking NFL do some dirty ass shit to black folks that they don't do to the fucking white folks. We know that this happens. Yet we still hit fucking Channel 5 every Sunday. Then when motherfucking 7 o'clock
4
hit,
and 11.
we hit,
Yeah.
it's,
All
just,
that
it's
shit,
just
yeah.
what it is. That's what we do. So how do we, as viewers, change that
I'm gonna
shit?
tell you the sad part about this, because it's gonna be a catch-22. If we stop watching the NFL, every NFL team is about 80% black. We stop watching, the views fall off, these players start getting cut. That means we're gonna have a young black youth without an education with no job. That's the fucked up part about it. And the owners, they not gonna fret shit because they are billionaires. They ain't got shit to lose if we stop watching.
But
They
even
done
if-
made their money.
But even if we start watching these players and get no job, that's still what's going on in America right now.
Right,
Somewhat.
right.
Somewhat, yeah. But see, it kills me because the NBA don't have this problem. They got a voice. They're able to freely speak
That's
their
true.
mind when it comes to social injustice.
That's true.
When it comes to things like domestic violence, when it comes to things like police brutality.
So,
But they can speak only to a certain extent. And be
But they can
voices of-
speak.
They can speak about it, yeah.
they can speak.
They can speak.
Yeah.
These players can't even speak.
Because their contracts ain't like NBA contracts.
Right.
So, should we totally write off the NFL and just move as black people?
That's kind of where I'm
Totally
at
to
now.
the
Like
NBA.
I got a coworker. He was a 49. Well, he was a 49ers fan, And like he stopped watching football, like with the Kaepernick situation, and like the 49ers are doing good right now. And, like he don't know nothing about it because like he is seriously. And like that's where I'm at now. Like I don't feel the same way about football like I used to. Like,
so you're not gonna follow the Eagles?
Let me say the Eagles.
Like bro, like right now, like
where was you at a couple days ago?
I was in Philly.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
But at the same time, like I was in Philly to enjoy Philly. Like the football game is like always icing on the cake. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, but the way that I feel like this year, like really, I really don't feel the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that I used to feel about football. So I don't know what it is, but I think it's like it's just me like going through something.
It's something because now the racism is obvious. You know what I'm saying? Kaepernick exposed, but Kaepernick exposed a lot.
See, but that's the thing. Bro. I don't think he exposed anything.
But
he brought it to light.
I think we all. I think we all saw it.
He brought it to
we
light
all
in the
knew
social
it
media
was
area.
there.
But he brought it out.
But he just kind of shined the light on the shit and was like, "This is where you need to be paying attention."
Niggas used to love Jerry Jones.
Been happening in all sports.
No,
right?
Used to.
Niggas used to love Jerry Jones.
Used to.
Cowboy fans.
Until Jerry Jones said, "Ain't nobody on his motherfucking team taking the lead."
I don't think
that didn't mean nothing. Like they still with that shit.
Exactly.
They still love it.
The same Cowboys fans gonna be Cowboys fans, even with Jerry beliefs and all
he
that.
just said that
Nobody
about
stopped
the NBA,
watching
but
Cowboy
they did the
football.
Same shit to Chris Jackson.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said to a certain extent.
They did.
To a certain extent.
But we know we have racist owners in the NFL. When the NBA, Donald Sterling got exposed for being racist, what's the first thing they did? They got his ass up out of there.
They got him up out of there, yeah.
A whole owner, billionaire, get your bitch ass up out of our league.
He capitalized on $2.6 billion off his
The
team.
players forced that. The same shit y'all said. The players forced it, though.
They did.
The players forced that.
Because
they said we not going to play for
because you'll never find another LeBron James. But there's 10 Ezekiel Elliott's out there. Waiting.
Exactly.
Waiting.
If it was 10 Ezekiel Elliott's, every team would have one, bro.
One thing I know about the NFL, the thing I know about the NFL, it's always somebody out there that should be in the NFL that's not sitting at home right now.
NBA too.
Example, Prentice Elliott. Prentice Elliott set all the records at Oklahoma State University. He's a 6'5" wide receiver, one of the best wide receivers I ever see play the game. Couldn't get into the league because he just got into a lot of shit when he was in college.
That's why I say everybody can't play in the NFL, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody can't. I agree with that.
Everybody can't. Everybody not 6'5" and 6.
But they can put
Everybody can't do that.
they can put some product out there. It's not gonna be the same. But
it's not gonna.
Like if you look at like the G League compared to the NBA, like
it ain't no comparison.
It ain't no comparison
because it ain't no LeBrons in the G League.
But if you're looking at the AFL, like you be like, damn, that nigga can play in the NFL.
Yeah, that nigga can play in the league.
But if you're looking at the G League, like
look how big college is. Yeah. Like I mean, if that's the comparison to the NFL. Like they right there. So I have a theory though, and I want to ask y'all this: do y'all think that the NFL is the last piece of old America that's left as far as that slave mentality?
The last piece?
The last piece. It's the only place where you can go where a white man can tell niggas what to do on the field.
No, nigga, politics, nigga.
That's what I'll say.
I'm gonna say no.
But I don't think it's as close as the NFL.
Nigga.
The NFL is right. I mean, it's literally, I own you, boy.
Hey, King. Let me introduce you to the Republican Party. Nigga.
Because I have a choice.
Nah, nigga.
The NFL, you don't choose where you get to play. You don't choose when you get traded. You don't choose when you get cut. You don't choose when you eat, when you practice, where you live. But you don't get to do none of that shit.
You sign up for that when you join that federation.
Your way of living, though.
No, I mean, in a sense, it does.
Every law that is written in politics affect the way you fucking live, bro.
It does. It does
so
to an
ain't
extent.
Even no comparison to me, man.
To an extent.
But I will give you the fact that there's a whole lot of rich white money that's dictating how young black lives are lived. I will give you that.
And they're displaying them just like they did back in the Gap. They may not be fighting, but they out there putting their lives on the line every Sunday for entertainment of white men.
But is that limited to just NFL or just like?
It's more so it's more so NFL than any other sport because the thing I noticed about the NBA, the MLB, NHL, these guys are being set up with what they do with their careers to live a very luxurious life afterwards. The NFL ain't set like that. When you're done with the NFL, most of these niggas go broke or they go missing or they have mental problems or they killing themselves.
That's mismanagement of their money though.
Some of it is.
Like, I mean, when you get like CTE and shit like that, like your shit should be guaranteed.
It should be.
It should be guaranteed.
But it's not written in their bylaws and their contracts and all that type of stuff.
And they making just
it's not, and that's why they saying like you can get handled
some
any
of them
kind of way.
But it's the thing of, at least in college, when you leave, you have your degree. Most of these niggas leave the league, that's it.
If you stay in college long enough to get your... I said at the beginning, like these people go to college for a year or two, get drafted, they ain't got... They probably still freshmen in the classroom.
In their classroom.
By the time they get drafted.
So you saying a degree worth a motherfucker not being able to walk again?
We're not saying that.
No. Think about all the college players that got paralyzed.
But this is what you signed. You know the repercussions or the consequences of playing football. It's a very physical, barbaric ass sport.
The other thing is with colleges, if you get hurt during your college years, you get to keep your scholarship for 4 years. So you get to keep on to get your degree.
Only if the university and the program honor that.
That's the point of getting the damn scholarship is getting the damn education.
What the fuck what that mean though?
It's a fucking education and you leave with a degree.
Something that you can fall back on if you need to work. The NFL,
that's like bullshit to me though.
Somewhat.
But going to the NFL,
somewhat.
Going to the NFL, going pro, anything, you forego your college, whatever.
I'm talking about the way we've been conditioned to believe that get your education is something to fucking fall back on. That's bullshit.
It's not.
It's not bullshit, but it's like
it is bullshit. It is bullshit.
It depends on how you use it.
It depends on what you use if you're gonna stay for that degree, if you're gonna use it for something, then okay.
But like I went to Lincoln Tech and I got my diesel technician, but like I never got a chance. But I'm still in debt for being a diesel technician. Not a diesel technician.
True.
That's how it go. Like in the education realm, that's how it go, bro.
That's like, a hustle to me.
It's a hustle. They put you in debt, bro, and you don't even get a job in the field that you went to school
what you went to school for.
But that's just schooling in general, man. You know, no matter what you
do. So they giving you a scholarship, but they was like.
But how I put that towards the NFL is. They're giving you this money that's not guaranteed.
Yeah.
They allow you to go out there to make them millions and millions of dollars. Like Le'Veon Bell, he made so much money for the Pittsburgh Steelers, jersey sales, going to different playoff games, getting extra bonuses, getting these Russian title bonuses for the team. You're getting all these accolades. And then when it came time to pay him what he was worth, they didn't want shit to do with him. Now he's a problem. He's a cancer. He got to go. Yeah. So he ended up being blackballed all the way to the point where he just said, fuck it, just give me something to play. Yeah. Because he ain't got nothing else to fall back on.
But that's a choice that you make by going finish your education or even going a different route.
But that's that.
I'm not saying it has to be automatically get your degree.
White people don't even think like that, bro. You know what they do? They take their fucking 15-year-old and they 10-year-old and they 16-year-old and teach them how to run their fucking business, bro. College is just some shit they go to party and have fun and sort they roll over some shit, dog. If I got a business, I need to teach my kids that shit. Teach your kids that shit.
Understand
no fucking education.
But even in that example right there, how many of these NFL players, their parents own a business? Or their parents even their parents educate them on how to actually manage their finances.
Single parent.
But I'm just giving an example of what you're saying though.
Fucking businesses.
I'm giving an example of what you're saying.
Everybody can go do that shit.
They can, but if you choose to go,
you ain't gotta go to college to learn how to do it. My bad, bro.
But look at it like this.
You good?
You have to go to college to learn how to do it.
I understand that.
But look at it like this though. That's what the NFL players do. A lot of these NFL players were taught by their uncles, their brothers, their fathers how to play football. Right. That's why we have so many legacies, because that's their business.
Let me explain something to you.
True.
Each and every last person in this motherfucker is a walking business, bro.
Fact.
Yeah.
From the time they born.
But everybody don't know that though.
Everybody don't know that though.
Everybody don't tap into it like
that. A lot of
that.
people don't know that.
We gotta take initiative to know it. All you gotta do.
But that don't mean that they go accept it though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
you can go on the internet and say how I started a business.
Fact.
How many people
can do that shit.
How many people Google that shit though? We don't. And I don't mean us.
Anybody can do
But
this
as black people, how many of us do that shit?
We finna go get a job.
You know what you can do tomorrow, bro? You can get up tomorrow, go get you a fucking LLC or a DBA downtown.
I got that, bro.
Go open a bank account, put whatever fucking kids you got on that shit as a signee on that account. By the time they turn 18, nigga, they are already worth $1 million. Facts.
But that's not taught in the black community.
It's not taught in school.
That's not taught in school either.
That's what I'm saying. So what the fuck I'm going to get an education for? Because I went for business and they never taught me that shit.
But see, that's one of those. I hate to change the subject and shit, but that's one of those things that fuck teaching it at school, nigga. That's some shit we need to be talking about at the house, man.
True.
That's some shit that we need to be learning about as black people and be feeding that, spoon feeding that shit to our kids, nigga.
I'm trying. The thing is, I try to tell niggas shit and they don't even listen.
No, they don't want to listen.
They don't even listen. I told this person, I said, hey man, they like, man, I want a car, whoop de whoop de whoop. I'm gonna go get me a car loan. I said, all right, dude, you got, how your credit look? Man, I'm 700, da 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 da. I said, why the fuck you going to get a car loan, bro?
Exactly.
Oh, man, I want this here car. I said, all right, this what you do, bro. Go to the credit union. Tell the motherfuckers you want a line of credit. What? Tell them you want a line of credit. How much you trying to spend? Man, I'm going to spend about 15. Tell them you want a $15,000 line of credit. They going to give you the line of credit. You go buy the fucking car, get the title off the rip, and you pay back
the credit line.
On the line of credit.
And
right.
Instead of the finance.
You got the mindset that you're going to pay a car note. Every fucking time you pay on the line of credit, the money back available
and
to
the
you.
line of credit payment is cheaper.
You can go right back in there and borrow that same fucking car
interest.
note money the next day if you go pay your monthly fucking line of credit bill and you own your fucking car.
This nigga just gave y'all the game.
Agree though. I agree.
This nigga just gave y'all the game.
Motherfucker did not listen to me.
Nah, you full of shit, my nigga.
Like everybody don't follow that path.
Exactly.
The same way with a house, nigga. I had a motherfucker tell me that this how I build my first, and they one of the biggest developers in Fort Worth. He said, nigga, I went to motherfucking Lowe's, got a line of credit for $100,000, built the fucking house, got the Mexicans to contract that shit out, built me a fucking 6-7 bedroom house. After I built the motherfucker, I went into the bank. They came out, they gave me $650,000. I paid off the contractors. I had $500 left over. I built another house. And I'm paying back my line of credit. Now nigga, I'm worth $1 million.
But we said that like everybody's not taught that. And like you said, as far as like the degree, like college degrees don't actually teach that. But that was my example saying like everybody don't have that option. We don't know that growing up. On those lessons that you're talking about.
Listen.
That too.
A lot of the shit is we don't listen.
But it's one of those things where we just had that conversation. I had that conversation probably at 34 years old. I had that conversation probably 4 or 5 weeks ago with another nigga. So it's like at 34 years old, that was the first time I was exposed to that type of knowledge. Whereas that should have been fed to me at fucking 17 years old. You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
So that type of shit.
We behind. I'm not saying we not behind. We behind on the financial institution, period. Because it's a gang of money out there for all of us.
For everybody.
Bro. We just don't know how to go get it.
We just don't know how.
Yeah.
Well, no.
So we want y'all opinions at home. Go ahead and comment below. Y'all already know what to do. Ask questions. You got any answers, go ahead and let us know. Well, we gonna go ahead and progress on, man. We finna have a real nigga shit moment. I got a question for y'all, man.
Damn, nigga.
Yeah, I got a question for y'all. Y'all at a family function.
Oh, shit.
The kids are outside.
Okay.
Your wife is in the kitchen with all the other wives and everybody mingling. You sitting there minding your own goddamn business. It's time to eat.
Wait. You married? You married?
Married.
I'm married. You married? All right, that's a bet.
So here's the thing.
Is you married?
No.
This motherfucker.
Who gets the first plate?
Out of everybody?
Everybody. Your kids outside. Your wife is in the kitchen. And this is all hypothetical.
That's easy then. The man get the first plate.
It's me, I'm about to bring my kids in the house, get your goddamn food. That's just me.
Me, I don't give a fuck.
I don't either.
I think it's one of those things, it's one of those arbitrary things that motherfuckers like to get mad about.
You gotta have this traditional role,
Me
this,
personally,
all that type of shit.
I don't give a fuck long as everybody eating.
Exactly.
I don't give a fuck who eat first. Don't bother me.
You should have left it like if everybody was in the house.
Nah, because everybody can't be in the house.
No, I'm saying like the old people, the men, the kids, like if they all was in the house, like that'll be something to think about.
But see, that's next. Who gets first place?
You jumped the gun.
I jumped again?
Yeah.
I probably, my wife, father.
I'm letting them get it first.
So let me ask y'all something.
I let my kids eat first.
Yeah.
On the regular. And if it's Kendrick, go ahead and eat.
I'm the same way too. I've told my wife a few times, like, man,
I'll be good.
Feed the kids, man.
I'll be all right.
Y'all niggas gay.
Call it what you want.
Hey, you about to head out of town, right? And you got your wife and your mama riding with you.
Oh, nigga. Who in the front seat?
Who in the front seat? Don't do that. Who in the front seat?
My wife? My wife.
Ooh. Miss Deborah gonna earn me out. I'm gonna tell you now.
100 times out of 100, my wife in the front.
Yeah. Miss Deborah gonna earn me out, but Bunn gonna be in the front seat.
And my wife probably gonna be driving.
Hell you mean?
Goddamn me.
I'm gonna be drunk in the passenger seat.
I mean, it is what it is. Ain't no telling with me. I fuck around, be in the back. Y'all ride up front. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I like to stretch out anyway. But that's gonna be our show for today. Like I say, man, hey, it is what it is, man.
It's an hour.
Hey,
That's an hour.
that's all it is. Find us on YouTube. Go ahead and like, comment, send questions. If you want to come on the show, go ahead and send us an inbox.
We in the warehouse, by the way. This is not no.
This is a trap spot.
We in the warehouse.
Hey,
we got
we
the
fuck
fucking-
with y'all. We appreciate the love y'all showing. I just want you to remember that a gentleman never kisses and tells.
And a gangster never fucking snitch.
We out this bitch.